I just got out of seeing Spider-Man. I still, have the bucket of popcorn with me. I think, my first thought is, I'm pretty much speechless. Now, past that, I think up until now, this is one of the top 5 superhero movies made. And I'm really not being hyperbolic, especially on the level of the acting that was put into it. Like the acting that was put into Brand New Day, at the very least, this should win something. And so far in this year, this is the best movie of the year. This is the best movie of the year. Side note is for Tom Holland. This is Tom Holland outdid his performance in the Odyssey. I'm not going to do any spoilers in this, but literally the acting performance that Tom Holland did as Peter Parker dwarfed by far the performance that he exhibited in the Odyssey. And to me, that's to even have that, to be part of such a movie where this would happen. Oh my God. Truthfully, I'm not necessarily surprised about what the kid Sadie Sink does. I think she's a great young actress, but everybody really, really pushed it. I didn't have any moments where I thought, you know what, somebody's phoning it in. None of that was happening. Added things that, I thought were really good was, I thought that this particular movie had even more old school comic book touches in the writing and the things he said. I think the banter was very, very close to the comic. It was crazy good. In terms of just thinking about the movie, what sort of didn't work, I can't really say that there was stuff that didn't really work. And once again, I'm not really wanting to, in this particular review, spoil anything. I just want to do kind of surface stuff. But this is something you want to sit in the theater and watch if you can. You can sit in the theater and watch it in the theater. Watch it with your people in the theater. Everything that exhibited or the interactions that were present in this particular movie were really very sugar close to the comic book. It was really crazy good. Even the relationship, for example, between Frank and Peter really, really mirrored the dynamic in the comic in this particular movie. It was 98%, and a lot of the different things that were present in this movie were like that. That's not to say that in other of the Spider-Man movies that they were kind of off the beam or this and that. That's not my intention with what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the script, the writing was crazy. It was to me, I was really blown away, which is why I wanted in the video to have that present and to do it like this. It was, I stepped out, missed 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm kind of beating myself up for that. But really, I go ahead. Now, there are some spoilers coming, just FYI. So, I, on a personal note, really identified with the place in life that they have Peter Parker present in, which is really no surprise. But where I'm going with what I'm saying is as follows. we have a Peter Parker completely like burnt out with everything and just kind of working, and not really necessarily living a balanced life. And we're going to intimate, been doing this, especially to a certain extent, for years. And this is sort of like the dynamic that we have. And that really moved me, and I identified with that because that's been present in my life quite a bit over, the last 6 years. And so the whole movie had way, like, so many different levels of like deep messages regarding like being present for your life, just actually being present in your life. And then even the fact that his memories or his loved ones, Peter Parker's loved ones, protected him. Even after they had passed, his loved ones protected that this deep grief was protection. So it protected evil, but unfortunately it also protected new good. And then one of the overarching themes is being that what there is for us to do is to be ourselves. Coming to the end, like the cameos that are present in this particular movie, they totally make sense. Everything kind of makes sense and is in good proportion. So if you like this video, subscribe, share with a friend, check out other videos on this channel, check out videos on the old channel. If you're a Tolkien fan, go ahead and click one of the links if you want to support the channel. Buy me a coffee. You can also check out this application. That's a language application that was created to help you learn languages. And I'll see you when I see you. This was probably the best comic book movie made in recent years. I'm not really thinking of other ones where they had comparable acting. Maybe some of the ones that had comparable acting at this caliber were some of the Iron Man movies, but really kind of hard because everybody pushed it literally like the song to the limit.